What's up, family? This is your girl Stephanie, aka Edie Has to Stop a Fight. This is a song that just kind of came up in the randomness, but I don't think it's random. It says, my whole world ended. Last week, my life had meaning. It was beautiful and so sweet. My life ended the moment you left. Now it's nothing without you, baby. My whole world is incomplete. Cause honey, I can't see you no more. That's what you told him. You can't see me no more. He said you might as well place the gun to my head. My whole world ended the moment you left me. That was the first song that was in the little list. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how you got a lot of motherfuckers feeling at this time. Because as I was shuffling, these cards came out, right? It says you are or slash will, you are or you will witness their karma. So you may be their karma. And then we have dinner. Demon. Their inner demons are fucking with them. It's like, you dummy. I made you fumble the bag. Because look at that. You're attracting prosperity. And they done fucked up. Okay? My whole world ended the moment you left me. You sure did. They didn't recognize it when y'all were dealing with each other. They didn't realize how great you were, how good they had it. They didn't want to recognize how good they had it. They wanted to keep playing you and pretending like they don't see you. That's some of the most diabolical psychological warfare that anyone can do, is pretend and not acknowledge you. But I just saw the HBIC card. You're the head bitch in charge at this time. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You know, is what it's giving. Okay? So there could be some really great blessings coming to you that's going to really put you on in possibly high visibility to a lot of the people who neglected your beautiful, pure heart and love. So we're going to try to get through this read as quickly as we can. Bottom of the deck, what do we have here? Heart chakra cleanse. Okay, look like I still got all the cards facing one direction. But yeah, I feel like you've done a heart chakra cleanse. You have cleansed them motherfuckers up out your energy. Okay? Song playing right now is I Call Your Name. Okay? So you may be receiving a phone call or whatever. These people are wishing to hear their name out of your mouth. They want to hear you call their name. Are you going to call me like you say you was? Is this really your real phone number?
But you know,
They may not. I'm a man now, maybe. Baby, a grown man. Somebody came a long way. Oh, they haven't learned. So my experience taught me one thing, to hold on to my love. Yeah, after they dealt with you. Now they probably know better. See, sometimes I can't help thinking living without you. I can't live crying about you. I ain't worried about a dang old thing. I'll take anything you bring. They don't care what you look like or anything. They'll take you back if you'll have them. But no, we're not doing that. We're not going backwards. Because they had you groveling, chasing them, They thought it was fun. They thought it was cute. No, up from down. The healer card just came out. You are a healer. That's why they are missing you, missing your energy. Okay, third chakra cleanse. You have cleansed your third chakra. You're more in tune with your intuition. And so, you know, the little games that they may try to play ain't gonna work. I'll call your name. They were stubborn. Okay, underneath the stubborn card is cleaning up, regeneration, and clarity, and that's exactly what you did. You cleaned up and cleaned out that stubborn people with stubborn energy that was in your environment. You cleaned that shit on up and out, and that because you've done that, you've been able to regenerate, because you've been able to focus and give all that love and attention to yourself, and now that has brought clarity. Sorry, excuse me. Hey, I didn't even know up from down in my life. Tonight. Now you don't compartmentalize their ass. Okay, so it's time to compartmentalize. Need to walk away completely. Take time and mental space needed to delegate and separate your feelings. Okay, so you need to, when it comes to delegating your feelings, you're like, okay, you're really getting an understanding of possibly the attachment you have with them. You're like, no, that was in the past. Okay, I was not as mature. I didn't have as much self-love for myself. That's the reason I love them so much. So if there is any lingering emotions that you may feel in your new being, you're delegating that to the past and your lack of understanding then. And now again, delegate and separate your feelings, and you are separating your feelings. Exactly. You were so down for them, 100%. And they watched you struggle when they could have helped. And then if you have choose battles wisely, you're choosing your battles wisely now. You're not about to engage back into the chaser runner dynamic with these people no more. But they're definitely trying to come back in. And it's really just for ego and just for clout. Okay? Once you let them in and they really dig call their fangs into you and feel like, oh, their spot is secure, they're going to go back to acting like idiots. Neglecting you, not appreciating you, you know, putting doubt into your mind, making you confused, and in that confusion state, they're going to be out there cheating and philandering in the streets. Okay, let the motherfuckers stay in the streets. The main theme for this reading is objective approach to romance and a passionate approach to your career. Fuck love right now. Not really. I mean, we want love, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like we're open to love right now, but we're taking a passionate approach to our career, because I do feel like love will be coming in, your soul family will be coming in, or whatever. So, but that's going to be automatic. You know, that's not going to be something that you have to think about. It's just going to flow. It's just going to unfold, and it's just going to naturally come together, you know. So it's not something that's going to require a lot of energy and emotions from you. First card that we're clarifying is it'll come back around. Exactly. These motherfuckers are coming back around with the bullshit, but we ain't here for it. First card to clarify, it will come back around. Look at that. Not receiving healing energy, stuck and stagnant. These people they have not grown. Okay? Just like I just said, look, destiny swap attempt. They wanted to get in the way. They were distractions sent by lower vibrations, and spirits want you to keep your mind and heart clear. Okay, don't worry about, don't hold it against them because they were being led by their inner demons or whatever. You just make sure you take that experience, you learn from it, and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for you to allow that to clutter up your mind, take up space in your head. Like, no, it's time to walk completely away from that and to completely release it. Next card that we're clarifying is lose some to gain all. Okay, so you have go ahead and you've sacrificed that out of your life. You're losing them, you were getting rid of them to gain all that you were you incarnated to have. Next, the card to clarify lose some gain all, we have it's not what you think it is. Stop convincing yourself. Okay, so that's how much you possibly love that person. For the longest, for many years, you've tried to convince yourself that this person was so great and so amazing and you guys would have such a great life together. No. Your grandmother on your mother's side is coming in to tell you, no, baby, that person wasn't it. And I feel like she's probably been with you all along, trying to guide you out of that. But, you know, it just takes time and it takes experience. Not only that, these are generational curses that you're working through and healing. Okay, so you're not only healing yourself, but you're, again, healing the bloodline. Perhaps your grandmother was in a relationship like that where, you know, she was constantly chasing or, you know, making herself small to make her partner to satiate his ego, and even when he was probably off philandering in the streets. You know, our grandmothers know the feeling and they just had to deal with it, and they're so proud of you that you are not dealing with that you will not allow that to be the standard. No, you're not settling, and your grandmother is very proud of you for not settling and for looking at what's right in front of you instead of denying it and sweeping stuff under the rug. That's like tradition for a lot of people in the Nubian community, to just sweep things under the rug. No, we're not doing that anymore, and your grandmother is co-signing that. No more. You set your standards and don't go beneath that, and definitely don't go back to no old shit that broke your heart and brought you pain, because love doesn't do that. Okay, next card that we're going to clarify is you are overlooking too much. Okay, that's what your grandmother's telling you. You were overlooking too much, and even if you are considering trying to get back with this person, even considering having compassion for this person, which you can have compassion, but not to the point where you begin to self-sacrifice your standards. Okay, so she's here to remind you, don't overlook. Don't start overlooking too much. We did a heart chakra cleanse. You need to possibly do another heart chakra cleanse, right? So let's get some heart chakra frequencies going in the bike. So I look like I was listening to one earlier, and then I kind of switched it up, and so it wasn't too far off. So let's get that playing in the background. Look, we have healer. Okay, so I feel like you have healed that energy that had you overlooking too much, which is, you know, just having that big heart, being a people pleaser. You're self-sacrificing for other people's happiness and joy, and now you've taken your power back and you're investing all of that energy into self. Next card to clarify you are overlooking too much is the best is yet to come. Okay, so, and that's because of that healing energy. You are a healer. You're tapping into your and that's another reason why you overlooked a lot, is because you are a healer. Again, you have a pure heart, a giving heart. You want the highest good for everybody involved. You know you have the capabilities to heal with your love. You know that you have that. But what do you look like trying to save somebody that don't want to be saved? part of the first segment of this read is that we got, as to clarify, not receiving healing energy. No matter, so it doesn't matter how much you give, they're not receiving it. And that's because of some inner demon or some generational curse that they have to deal with. But there's a block there. And what do you look like? Keep exacerbating and throwing stuff at a brick wall. What sense does that make? You know? Next card that we're clarifying is May. So this could have been something that was initiated in the month of May. There could be something significant about the May coming up in 2005. So we're just going to kind of keep an eye out for that. Mark that in your calendar. Or whatever. But the first card to clarify May, we have laying down the foundation for those to come. Okay, so perhaps in the month of May, you're going to really see the fruits of your labor, right? You may really start seeing some manifestations of all that you've been working on. Look at that. I'm taking accountability and stepping into my power. This has come out a lot, possibly in has come out in every read when it comes to like the last 2 to 3 reads. 3-4 reads. I'm taking accountability and stepping into my power, and that's exactly what you did. Like I said, or are doing with this healer energy. You're taking accountability for overlooking too much. You're taking accountability for giving them too many passes. You're taking accountability for constantly trying and throwing stuff at this brick wall. Constantly trying to lead the horse to water and dunk his head in. You can't do that. You can't do that. It's not possible. Right? So, I really feel like perhaps you're going to be going to be realizing and seeing how your hard work is paid off. Perhaps come May. So in about 5 months. But then again, May of this year could have been the time in which you really planted these seeds, with the laying down the foundation. And that's the reason why you're able to really compartmentalize and release things now. It's because these are seeds that you've planted May this year. And it's coming to fruition. You're really stepping into the fullness of your power because you have taken accountability. You're not trying to blame everybody else and be like, well, I did this because of this happened and this trauma and this, that, and the third. Like, there's none of that tit for tat stuff. It's just acceptance and forward movement. Last card that we are going to clarify is with the love. And that's exactly what I was about to say. It's like we're not trying to rub it in their faces. We're not going to be an asshole about it. It's just a simple no. It's good. You may run into them. It's good to see you. You're looking good. Blah, blah, blah. Woo, de woo. And then you're just going to go about your business. It's not, you're not going to be chasing them around the city or whatever venue you may see them at. It's just going to be, hey, hi and bye. Good to see you. Maybe a hug. First card to clarify with the love. Look at that. You are shifting paradigms, and that's going to really shift they fucking ass because they're expecting the next time y'all encounter each other for you to be so full of emotion and gushing over them and but it's like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good because I feel like you feel an excitement happening in your life. And no matter how much that person has accomplished in their life, you feel like I'm going to accomplish equal or better. Like it may not have happened already, and it may not be in the way that society feels that it should be. It may have taken you a long time to get there. There could be a lot of things that may not have been favorable about your journey to, the point of success that you are about to receive is, may have been, really unconventional, but when it does happen, it's not going to be, no one can deny it. They're not going to be able to deny your spiritual connection, how blessed you are, how favored you are because of your loving and gentle heart. Like, you're getting everything you deserve because you have claimed your birthright and you have claimed your worthiness. You know that you are worthy, and that was the main thing that stopped us from achieving success, is because we didn't feel worthy of it. We were reminded everywhere we turned. This card has been coming out a lot too. Every which way we've turned, media, societal hierarchy, or whatever, when it comes to Nubian people, we've been told, and no matter, it's been ingrained in us, even throughout grade school, through our parents, because it was ingrained into them, through all of our social media accounts that we may follow. We hear people with this, oh, well, that's just the way it is type of mentality, and just succumbing to defeat, and feeling like there's not going to be a change, and we just have to adapt or whatever. It's around you all the time, so it's constantly in indoctrination of an unworthiness. And I feel like the reason why our counterparts can succeed as they can, because they have embraced that sense of I'm better than. So embrace that I am worthy. So with just that mentality and that belief, it attracts prosperity to them. But now that you have healed that within yourself, you can get a piece of that pie and actually take back what's yours. Okay? Take back. You're taking it back. Because what they had was those were false ass beliefs built off of your motherfucking back. And now it's time for you to take your shit back, okay? And I'm going to say it, not saying it's all, but some, hold the line. So, the last card that I was looking at, okay? Emperor vibes, okay? Look at offers as a king, not a worker. So, of course, lately I've been swapping out that king for empress. Or, depending on whatever your gender is, you put that equivalent there. But look at offers as the empress, not the court. Not even a king or a queen. You're the empress. You are the queen of queens. King of kings. Okay, so even kings and queens are below you. Okay? Okay? Look at offers as the empress, not the worker. How does this benefit me? How does this benefit my empress level of existence that I am working towards, that I am already in, that I believe I am? Okay, even if it's just a belief or imagination, it's like we're setting the standard right now. We're setting the standard now for what it is that we want to receive. We want to receive birthright level offers. We are already operating in birthright level of protection. Okay, our spirit guides are here protecting us and loving on us. That's part of the reason why we have been able to step into the healer energy that we are. Step into our healing powers to heal ourselves. And again, this is us laying down the foundation so that we can heal others. We didn't do none of this work just for us. None of this was a selfish journey or agenda. None of it was. Because when we began, we were the chasers. We were wanting to help and to love, just help and to love and to bring light, So it's not going to change once we step into our power. It's still going to be our same objective. right? It would still be our ultimate goal. We're doing all of this for the highest good of all, right? Because we know in the case of universal law that we are all one and that we are all connected. That's why it's so important for every individual person to find out what their individual truth is. Not what society told you your truth should be. Not what your parents told you your truth should be. But you actually going in within and communicating with your higher self and finding out what your soul mission and life purpose is, to help you break out of the box that people try to force you into. That's not mine, and it wasn't theirs either. But since they allowed it, we got free will. Spirit can't intercede, so they allowed you to do your thing, and at every chance they tried to protect you and to surround you in grace and tried to guide you, and they will constantly do that. But it's totally up to you. They, like I said, they cannot intercede. You got free will, so they'll try to do their best. But look, remember, we have the stubborn card, right? You have the stubborn card. I just saw the aunt card, so I don't know how that may tie into the message for someone. That could be another energy that was had to experience the generational curse of making herself small and just accepting. You may have examples in different aunts of this lifestyle, even though you may not have had the personal knowledge of what your grandmother experienced, right? But you may have seen it via your own mother or your aunts on your mother's side. Of women constantly losing themselves in men, wasting a lot of their precious energy on men versus truly taking care of their own mental and emotional health and physical health as well. Because you can't be having just anybody in your womb. You need to look at what their family life is like, what their spirituality life is like. How do they think? What do they believe in? So, they aunts and family members that just overlooked too much and didn't know their worth enough to say, no, you need to stop that or I'm leaving. Instead of waiting until everything blows up. So yeah, well, that is the read, family. I don't feel like I'm going to pull out any other cards or anything like that to go deeper. This is where it's going to be. So I hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all. Okay, I learned a new way. What was that? I always forget it. I learned a new way to do the little heart thing. There we go. That's how some of them kids be doing it. They do it like that. I love you all. It's a little tougher for me, but this is a mudra. And as long as when you do it, you strengthen those muscles. I feel like this is kind of working some of the muscles in my forearm, so I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna master it. I love you all. Love you all. And until next time, peace.